So what way do you load your sleds on an inline trailer? Do you load them like this, where you drive in from the front and out the back, or the other way around, in from the back and out from the front? I think this way they stack in here a little bit better, but I think it tows better the other way. So if you had them turn around, you get a little bit more weight towards the hitch, at least on this trailer. Having more weight on the hitch is better. That sled, the engine, we'll say, is almost in line with the front axle. You know, the bulk of the weight of that sled is pretty much right here. And then I guess you got this one all the way forward. So we'll see how it tows, but I've had problems with towing with more weight in the tail than in the tongue. So we shall see. Hopefully this tows well like this, because that's how I went through and I put all these I don't know, quick latch things, I forget what they're called, down. So we'll see how that works out. So far I like these clamp things. Haven't actually towed with them, I just installed them today. Trying to decide where to put these little track things was the hard part for me, because it's always different sleds. They're not all the same length and stuff. So, you know, this Neo sled is particularly short. So I'm thinking I might have put this track too far back. But this sled I could pull forward all the way to the ski is right up to the ski. When I slide this Neo over all the way and I slide that over all the way, you can pull it all the way up. So then you're really more tail heavy. So that's no good. But so I tried to basically shift everything as far as I could that way. So I had that sled, I backed it up all the way, so it's just fitting in here. I could go back a smidge more, but the flap there is just about touching the back. I could back this one up a little bit more, but I didn't put that track thing, whatever, the latch thing, in the right spot, so it's back as far as it can be back because of that. Which I might address that. I might put another one of those lock strips or whatever they're called in here, so I could slide this one back further, because I could get that back quite a bit further when I shift this over, if I take off this whatever backrest here. But right now I'm keeping it over because I'm not hauling right now, just so I can get in and out of the door here. That's the only downside. The other downside with them like this is it really makes it hard to get in and out of the door if you've got that slid all the way over. Which, in a normal towing situation, I probably would want it all the way over and then pulled back more. So now I should go through and put everything on trickle chargers. Got trickle charger plugs for all these machines. This one's on the back here, and this one I routed up through here. I actually had a bag on here that this went into, and could get a USB converter for this to charge your phone. This went right in the bottom of the bag, and then there's a USB converter, and then you can just use your regular cord to charge your phone. This one's brand new. I haven't gotten a cord on it yet. Pigtail. So we'll see. That'll be the next project, I guess. See a little trickle charger going on that. So at any rate, that's how I load my trailer. I hang my ramp on the wall here. I usually will bring my ramp with me. Right now I just got it in the barn because I was using it. But if I'm bringing the sleds and stuff, I'll generally bring a ramp and mount it up on the wall there. These are my glides for if I load in the bed of the truck. This part, these chunks of wood go right in between the tailgate and the bed of the truck to keep them from sliding back and forth. And then this goes underneath the track to raise your track up so it doesn't destroy your truck bed. The ice ripper tracks, or whatever they're called, with the little metal cleats sticking out the bottom there, or studs, they'll rip up the bed of your truck pretty quick. And the carbides will also scar through spring and bed liner, so I cut those to if I'm going to haul in the bed of my truck. Yep, I guess that's it. This is that USB converter I was telling you about. So one end of it is USB, the other end plugs into your trickle charge cord. This goes right down to my battery with a fuse in between. So if you put a bag on here, you keep your phone in there, keep your phone charged. It works pretty well. And then when you're not in use, you can just put on the trickle charger. So works pretty good. I just took off the bag off of this, put it on his machine here because I'm going to sell that other machine. So this is the bag I used, and there's a little hole in the bottom of it that you can run that cord up in. Works pretty well.